Four positions women beg for, but men never try. Female Psychology by Jessica O'Pear. Understanding the unspoken needs in relationships. Ladies and gentlemen, relationships are complex. Love is not just about attraction, romance, or passion. It's about understanding, empathy, and connection. Women, like men, have deep psychological and emotional needs. Often these needs go unspoken, overlooked, or misunderstood. The title of this speech, Four Positions Women Beg For, But Men Never Try, may sound provocative, but let me clarify. We are not talking about sexual positions. We are talking about psychological, emotional, and relational positions, ways of being, interacting, and connecting that women deeply crave, yet many men fail to offer. Today, I will reveal these four positions, explain why they matter, and teach you how to embody them in a way that elevates both your relationships and your personal growth. By the end, you will understand how to meet emotional and psychological needs that are often overlooked, how to communicate, empathize, and connect at a deeper level, how to cultivate relationships built on mutual respect, understanding, and fulfillment. Position 1. The listener who truly hears. The first position women crave, but rarely find, is the man who listens deeply and attentively. Most conversations in relationships are transactional, asking questions, responding automatically, or giving advice without fully understanding. Women crave empathy and validation. They want to feel heard, understood, and emotionally connected. Why it matters. Listening conveys respect, care, and emotional investment. It fosters trust and intimacy. How to embody this position. Practice active listening. Don't just hear words. Observe tone, body language, and emotions. Avoid immediate judgment or advice. Let her express fully before responding. Validate emotions. Say things like, "I understand why you feel that way," instead of trying to fix it immediately. Example story. A man, John, struggled to connect with his partner. He realized he often interrupted or gave advice too quickly. Once he focused on listening, their connection deepened, trust grew, and she became more open and affectionate. Position 2, the protector, who doesn't dominate. The second position is the protector, who safeguards, supports, and reassures, without trying to dominate or control. Many women are drawn to men who are strong, confident, and dependable. However, dominance, aggression, or overbearing behavior often backfires. Women seek reliable emotional strength, not control. Why it matters. Emotional safety is the foundation of intimacy. Women are more likely to open up when they feel secure, supported, and valued. How to embody this position. Be dependable. Keep promises and honor commitments. Offer reassurance without controlling. Support her decisions and autonomy. Show emotional strength. Stay calm during conflicts and model stability. Example story. David was a successful man, but often tried to control his partner's choices. When he shifted focus to supporting her autonomy and showing calm strength, the emotional bond grew and her attraction increased. Position 3. The man who celebrates vulnerability. The third position women desire is the man who is willing to be vulnerable. Many men believe vulnerability is weakness. Society teaches men to hide emotions, suppress fears, and never admit uncertainty. Women, however, are drawn to men who can show authenticity and emotional depth. Why it matters. Vulnerability fosters trust and connection. Emotional openness encourages reciprocity, creating deeper intimacy. How to embody this position. Share your feelings honestly, without fear of judgment. Discuss personal struggles, dreams, and insecurities. Encourage mutual sharing in a safe, non-judgmental environment. Example story. Mark, a CEO, rarely expressed emotions. His partner felt disconnected. By gradually sharing his fears and insecurities, she felt closer, more trusted, and more emotionally invested. Position 4. The man who leads without pressure. The fourth position women crave is a man who leads confidently but without pressuring or forcing. Leadership in relationships does not mean control. It means taking initiative with empathy and respect. Women appreciate a man who can make decisions, set direction, and inspire confidence while respecting her voice and autonomy. Why it matters. Clear leadership reduces uncertainty and stress. Respectful leadership enhances attraction and trust. How to embody this position. Take initiative in planning dates, adventures, and life goals. Make decisions decisively, but consult and respect her preferences. Lead through inspiration and integrity, not manipulation or coercion. Example story. Alex always asked his partner for every little decision. She felt overwhelmed and distant. Once he began taking initiative with respect and care, their dynamic transformed. They enjoyed shared decisions with clarity and excitement. Section 5. Common mistakes men make. Even if you know these positions, many men fail to embody them. Common mistakes include focusing solely on physical attraction or superficial gestures, trying to control or dominate relationships, avoiding emotional vulnerability due to fear or societal conditioning, misinterpreting assertiveness as aggression or arrogance. Actionable takeaway. Awareness is the first step. Recognize these pitfalls and consciously practice the four positions in daily life. Section 6. Psychological insight insights behind these positions. Understanding the psychology of attraction and connection is critical. Women are drawn to emotional intelligence. Emotional safety and support enhance trust and bonding. Authenticity and vulnerability are attractive because they signal integrity and depth. Balanced leadership fosters admiration and respect without triggering resistance. By embodying these positions, men naturally become more attractive partners, not because they try tricks, but because they master themselves and their emotional presence. Section 7. Practical exercises to embody these positions. Active listening drill. Spend one conversation per day, fully listening without interrupting. Reflect afterward on what you learned. Support without control exercise. Identify one way to support your partner this week without offering advice or dominating. Vulnerability journal. Write one personal emotion, fear or dream each day, and share selectively with your partner. Leadership practice. Plan an activity, trip or project confidently while respecting your partner's input. Section 8. Stories of transformation. James struggled to connect emotionally. By practicing vulnerability and listening deeply, his partner felt understood and love blossomed. Michael often tried to dominate. By learning to lead respectfully and support autonomy, his relationship grew stronger and more fulfilling. Kevin rarely showed initiative. When he began making thoughtful decisions, the relationship gained clarity, excitement, and mutual admiration. Section 9. Conclusion. Elevating yourself and your relationships. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4 positions women deeply desire are not about manipulation. They are about emotional intelligence, authenticity, and self-mastery. The listener who truly hears, the protector who doesn't dominate, the man who celebrates vulnerability, the man who leads without pressure. By embodying these positions, you enhance emotional connection. You inspire respect, trust, and admiration. You foster deeper, more meaningful relationship. Remember, attraction and connection are byproducts of self-mastery. Focus on improving yourself, practicing empathy, and respecting autonomy. Do this consistently, and you will create relationships that are truly fulfilling and transformative. Thank you